TV brings together the best in Christian television. Mercy TV covers life-transforming teachings, preachings, educational and biblical cartoons for children and young adults, inspirational movies, dramas, live news and current affairs, talk shows, breaking news with expert analysis. You can access Mercy TV Channel 29 on Meadowsat, Satcon, and Facebook. Mercy TV empower people and transform lives through radio and television. For advert, airtime, orange money donation, call +232 769 78161 or WhatsApp +44 7472 379 179, where everybody is somebody.
Yeah, welcome, family. We now do today, Saturday, the 7th of October 2023. We now welcome to Mercy TV with the Civic Hour. I always can say the Civic Hour very important for every mankind within this country because we talk about issues that we surround we the motorman them in the country. We talk about educational aspect, health, politics, things the normal way we talk where we feel say good for motorman for them in your environment and in your community. Last week we've been talk about agriculture and in the now at the forefront because some people there many years ago what would they we never know say now one major human activity down the way they make sure say we able get we living also even for talk about employment we talk about even the exchange rate way the money we now. So this time the president don't come he put in Ojade. So now we can't talk about so we topic today in agriculture. And more we talk about 2 days before yesterday, it don't go lunch and at the prestigious hotel within Brookfields. And wait till you talk there and how we look at them. So now we can't talk. Well, with me today, of course, I get my colleague. So, family, tell family Adupa.
Yeah, family. After a break, we are back. Good evening. And we're there for give and take.
Mm-hmm.
We share, everybody know about equity. Rightly, the presenter say, we talk about agriculture. But in talking about agriculture, it's a general knowledge. We are in, una se for the under, una get una young brain around agric. And we say they talk with you. And at the end of the day, we will get una young input. But we want to see how best agriculture fits really. We will really come for see how we put them forward. For let's really understand and see the importance of agriculture so that at least some pressures that will reduce us more. Mina Victor Tutu Rogers. Thank you.
Yeah, so we will be right back.
Bonanza, bonanza, bonanza. Mercy TV don't come with a grand 20% discount bonanza.
You will get birthday, anniversary, adverts, talk show, obituary announcement or live show. You go get 20% off the normal price.
For you where the find difficult for catch Mercy TV or not the catch them at all, we get we master sub engineer them we go come help you scan and do the installation easy one.
All you need for do now for visit with office number 4 Railway Line 10 Beton, or you can call 076 978 161.
Beach area, Abadina Island.
Yeah, welcome, family. Welcome back. As I don't say, of course, me and the presenter and Bisama, I say today, agriculture. We President Bio announced a put them in the manifesto as feed the nation. na 5 pillar and na in the number 1. So the Ministry of Finance don't give 10% of the budget, the national budget, 10%. Normally, then talk the okay, talk some people they not can understand what we mean by percent or so. The budget now the big money where the country they collect from all places then you put on one side. And the plan where government get all the ministries and get one how they want spend them. So budget they talk about an estimate. You sit down, you plan, because they say if you fail for plan, you dey plan for fail. So anything where you dey do, sit down, you think about am. Na in a budget. So like the free quality education, the president been put 22% of the budget. That every money they get, if you share 100 places, 22 places a day for education. Now this time it say the same money where government they collect all over the country. If you put on one place, you share again 100 places, 10 places they send out to feed the nation. So when I know what that they mean, because they do anything where the money, of course, anything where they do mostly, not to anything altogether, but money now come first, because now in the give. They bring in something, it also make people they work. So that is why the president say that money it don't put. The parliament don't agree with them, they don't kind of go to parliament, they don't agree with them. So it left to me and you now waiting at homes them, waiting we supposed for do. The most important thing about denting the way it can come from president then. Now wetin you they do in Freetown, nobody not get for do nothing there. Freetown, nothing not the way you get for do, because when I go just sit down for eat, buy and eat. The only thing where Freetonians then they do now for help them where they come out with them thing then up country then come they help them for sell. If they know they dupe them, then that ain't important again. So then the other people that wait inside Freetown again, without them go do something. Now then where we carry motor cargo, then go to town and bring them here. So that is why the big ton then they do. Then of course inside the same big ton and they money they. So you where there you would go take money, you go spend them inside the village then you get money. But all that thing they easy for talk, but difficult for do. Because now the bush they all that they see a high boku. The forest there, grassland there, swamp there, and water there. And agriculture, as I don't tell you now big human activity. Any country, the whole world, agriculture now employ the largest population of the world. What do you make? Because something for kind inside the belly, and make you put something inside the belly every day, it means say everybody has get for enter into them, and actually put ojade. Imagine if you look at, let us say everybody they eat rice na Sierra Leone, the whole of Sierra Leone. And we agree say this, the population of Sierra Leone are 7 million. And let us also say that every day one green person they eat 3 cup rice. So you say look at now how many cup of rice every day salon then go they eat. 3 million times 3 cup, that's at 21 million cups. See? So, who's how you get that kind of rest every day? That's not the question we President Bureau. Because we're not able to get that 21 million cup every day, now it make we go begin for buy from other people there. We buy from the Chinese, the Brazilians then, the Vietnamese, we buy then rest them we don't keep for 3, 4, 5 years if it didn't at the store. Then they dump her inside. So the president say no, then rest them all they eat. So yesterday they put good soup and I eat. But some days if they sleep one day, it don't make you. But that we kondo para, that we not a kondo para, that we rough rest. It can sleep. Some people they not mind put plasters on it, it still keep you going. What he make? Because something they way they with man called organic. And organic means the food, the thing they grow for itself. They put fertilizer upon it too much. You know, it grow for insect. So the nutrients are within the ground. Because mind you, this body where we get, the leaf within the bush, the root within the ground, we all now one person. They are the animals, the trees, then we all they say living thing. We they live on we self. You know, then people they will sabi biology or agriculture, they can say ecosystem. You know, how would they live among say God make this world and make animal them in different form. Then where they're not busy but live. They don't want to know but live at all. Now they company then they eat. They call them carnivorous animals. Then where they were big like elephants, so now leaf no more they eat. Imagine how many leaf elephant they eat per day. If not be small area, the elephant they eat and go die. Then where they of course where they eat anything like mortar man there. Then where they inside water then this where they talk about is they inside a subject matter what we call feed the nation. Feed the nation means say take one plate of rice. Your peanut. You're ready for it with a spoon or your hand. Waiting there inside that plate of rice. Rest day, palmine day, salt day, maggi day, pepper day, jakato, and all other things. And now, some man they know they like other they company, you know. They know they eat no more way fish no they on top or the other animals they know they on top. So if you say they feed the nation, it means say you get all that combination where we can also call balanced diet. So these are the things that the opening statement and then we want to give farm with them. You know the left and give the upline people there. We all now I make the president say feed the nation. Feed we. So I want to take the talk and give me fambu. Myself Rob Motpana, waiting an impression about why Mr. President fee say they come with this topic here where you know President Bioki always look at something strongly. They look with more time and they say first he say education. Now he don't come he say feed the nation. Why you feel say Mr. President fee say for bring that kind of thing to the nation?
To start with, the president is unpredictable. You're not going to predict for him. You're not a gamble about in business. Then the other thing about her again is that the president, he don't go through all some of that in there. He knows about the country. He don't study the country. He don't know waiting first for touch and waiting. You know, it go in sequence. Where he touch this, he commodity, he touch the other one. But it not mean say they deal with other issues there, but the priorities. And they do it all other things there, but this one now for all my attention. But that kind today, you know, talk about education. It's not about education for let people to get the awareness, the knowledge around whatever they get for the can do, because knowledge is power. When you not get idea about anything, when you can later you just look at anyhow like how and you know they even look back, important to you. But when you don't read around that, or they don't tell you, or they don't educate you on that, if you can you win now, you take her to the highest extreme, you get respect for her. So that make the first thing we bring now education. Education, so much have learned, and now if we go now to agriculture, if they find out say the agriculture now thing where it be say idea that they are around that now as to how for go around that, because not only like cinema now agriculture na go plant or man go inside bush, how for go inside the bush, how for go around the agriculture of itself, starting with the getting of the land, because you get to identify the soil which you want plant there. And if you plant anything, how you get for starter, the brushing, the burning of the bush. I mean, when you get for plow, when you get for do your planting, when if you say you for try for harvester, and when if you say you for come into the market. So all the things that they get for them. So all build around education. So if you have been educated before this time, it not get for be 100%, not get for be all. But the education is there already. So because the education is there already, then you go to know how to go about it. So education in general na a priority, and after which then we will know what to do. So it's good that education is there, and now then agriculture. And agriculture, we don't find us in the country as a whole. We talk about pressure, food, or whatsoever. Everybody wants to go home. Not hungry. So if you don't want to go home not hungry, we'll remember if we begin with Pakaba, where we talk about let nobody not go not bed hungry. They have to go about that. We've had these stories all this while. The then government said former President Nkrumah. Yes. It's a talk around agriculture. But now we can begin to see the real taste of agriculture as to how it will go. And now this past Thursday, the president will do a formal launching as to how for really like a project now, it don't open the space now. It don't say all man now. They say this time they talk actually, but now today from Musa they talk so. Let everybody go into the field now, begin to see now what if I do around agriculture. So that launch here has taken place. And finance, with the support of finance, as to put it for go inside that area. Mind you, when it talk about education, how many percent did they go into education? About 22%. Then now, we don't go into agriculture. About how many percent? 10%. So, we are going. So by the time they make, we're not going to reach middle of the in time. So tell the count on our way, we say, we'll go for the day again. Would have been know about train. I trained at the council. Would have been know, but why is it do this thing there? You know, counter forward. Now agri keep put forward. Why agriculture? The agent then they be getter. But the one who they get the experience about agriculture, either Bokudo die, the young man they do the work. They are not cap Okada now. All my rock and a big town. For reverse going to village now easy. So we think that the incentive we get for their rounder, we go encourage people there because agriculture is a long-term process, not a short term. So we get for motivate that person for letting near, even the whole Okada monitor they by seconds. They go so where they wait by months. So we get for see how we go really, government go really galvanize that one day and see say they play around that and let agri come up fine. But it's not really, really easy as agriculture and the backbone of everything where they happen. So if Mr. Presenter for hold on small and they talk on because it's a white so
yeah, well I be one something the way I be one make I just try for say thing we able I want to take farm with a small backwards. Because whenever in a teaching system, normally, we were a teacher there, when they say they come up from the known, you go to the unknown.
Yes.
Now, let's look at what happened so many years ago. Before I talk about what happened so many years ago, I just want to make fun with them. Say we don't get the next guest, we don't come. Of course, we can't introduce them to now. Meanwhile, I just stick to the old term. You look at from 1980 to date. Before 1980, Sierra Leone agriculture was food self-sufficiency was the order of the day. But now when we don't go we don't find out say that is not the case. I want to just rewind small from 1980 to date. Now the former president Shaka Stevens been bring then Honda Power TI, he go China, he bring them. That was for them swamp rice farming, and that will blossom, and it was really very good, But always the thing where you talk about Sierra Leoneans with attitude like bike riding, how they able to pull people them from bike riding, I care and go under. That is another problem. So Shaka Stevens come with that Honda Power TI, and I mean something they they swamp quick. People they plant, and that started off. The Chinese and still they do until today. but we all flop. Then we call it IADP or IDA. You get some area like Kenya where our whole section there on Kenya where IDA.
IDA,
Yes. That flop before they reach 1985, 82, 83, from 75. Then came President and you go to take the one or two houses and everything have this still. But then, as I always say, Salomon, we know they look, then we leap. Those are the things. And I make I no more go into agriculture proper first. But I just want to massage the surrounding of surface. People then they begin get sense say this is something we a very laudable venture, and not if anybody joke with her, it flop like I flop like Shaka Stevenson. And also we flop na Momo in time the several vehicles, then Hilux, air condition, man they wear bow tie, they go, wear dress. Go up, they fly the route between here and McKinney, between here and Magbosi, my 91 Kenya man, they come. Before they go 2 years, Magbosi and then motorcar they own, and they didn't have one tire broke this, that. So the situation like that, they tell you say there were no planning, and therefore all president can come. They always president they can't they talk. But the foot soldiers, and they're the problem. We see President, you call his name this one, you say President Ernest by Kroma, instead of come, we see some trailer tractors come from Guinea. Former President Kroma. Tractors came, but what happened? We see people they take. Today we see some dead tractors and they build road materials, some wood, some
house construction.
Because we have not planned anything. Now comes Mr. President. Waiting na the situation where me and you go feel say, and not go follow the same road of President. I don't Greek for call President Ahmed Tijan Kabade because in another DDR, the war something, I mean they try for now, cannot too bother about that. But then 3 presidents and then in a cool time, everything was quiet. President Shaka Stephen, President Momo, former President Kuruma. They all have be quiet time with them for not take something. Today you come up from Waterloo, you want to go Moyamba district. Now so grassland, flat, no farm knowledge on there, no goat knowledge. You see nothing. Around the cities, big city like this where over 1,500,000 people are there. You don't see any big time poultry farm, big time hog pen, big time goat farm, big time sheep farm. You don't see all that thing there. But yet see, we still there with the cry say, work no day, food no day. You don't think say President, you think say it will succeed again?
Well, when you look at talking about the success of the president, I can say it has to be total participation, total involvement with a very good structure. I mean, the formation... With a very good structure. I found when you talk to them, what do you mean by structure? Structure, the planning. Good. If I be well. Mm-hmm. And the planning, whether they come into this. In fact, when you look at it, I make it talk, say, I talk about the total involvement. It begins with the ministers. You talk about the ministers, you talk about the directors, the government workers in general. Mm-hmm. Because when you get government workers involved, and they do the budget for let them go and see how they go take the money there. So they said on the stage for act the play. So they go no waiting for do because the one way they talk so before this how you will tell me say somebody they agriculture policy. They wear bow tie, this and that. They say AC. Mm-hmm. They say they go na farm. Na bow tie they go na farm. No. Well, no, get the real people that way. When you look at them, you know that they are farmers, and they are ready to go to the farm. And you will know they go to the farm. Your sponsor, your support. I mean, if a relay day in place for let's say, I mean, you push. We see who say one of the farmers that be doing AYV, mm-hmm. where they talk about how far it all go and what you don't get is agriculture, and now people at the meter now for let it tell them how comes where it succeeds so, and that begin at least get some man the way they train them small. But what was he saying? He talk about how you go into agriculture, waiting at the patient way you get forget first. And put everything, your effort into the agriculture. And later, when you begin the yield, now non-stop now. Now harvest no more now you get and I mean mixed cropping, I mean shifting cultivation or single. So all that in the day, all get a start, and the start agriculture starts with a patient, and after that patient you endure. Within a while, when you begin the kitchen now, Natego, the richest man in the white man land, now agriculture is there. Where we say the farm there they lay, now helicopter that they take for work inside it, for let them watch no more. And spray that they spray up for all that in there. So, I mean, we have the land, and when we talk about again in a total participation, those who have the land must be willing to give out the land. Let's not forget again say no, I don't agree. I'm a farmer. No, let the land be available. You don't need that now. It just lay down. So let it go into agriculture. See what you go pull it, and if that happens in all districts, and I want get this. I mean, for the one that they listen with, for every district inside Salon, whatever plant there you put the all, they get 1 or 2 plant away. There you grow and be there for. If you know say like you go Kailan, whatever plant you plant there, that cacao, that cocoa, coffee, it did it. Then they you not get no way for send off. You get some area that you go na planting banana. You get some area where you go na purely orange. So every district where it be say in a large scale, you get a particular plant where there you the soil is good for that day. Let the government pay attention on that and come out in a very mass form, so that and if then they come out and we get machines that we get for there around, where they go there for at least.
I know I may go to machines I say it because it's another topic.
I mean, we are talking about the plan. You say how for do.
Okay.
So that the question we ask, then I dey just be I dey summarize. I'm not for say 1 billion. I just dey cut. For say, if you know say yeah now reach the commodity, we forget the juice machines away for the factory day. We be say as they come so enough for rotting, enough for waste and grow, enough for poor. Direct to the machine. The one way they come for suck will go suck. The one way they go for sell, they go sell. But government again, for ensure say, for every of the large scale of crops there, how we go come out products there, let government input more money for buy.
You
so we buy a face and
you they lost me na that big English. What do you call large scale?
district where they be say if now reach the pool, it they come out beaucoup. So that beaucoup the way they come out, salon don't used to salon by na premier. Tori ayanda that betters. I don't want that. You don't understand? And that betters. Now the factory they get use of her. They know what they do with her. So now we get each of them plant they how they do, where they plant. Now we get a kind of machine where they produce them, where they refine her. So when they produce them, once the machine they do, what do you go expect? One the machine, it creates employment, because that factory day, that industry day, you get forget people the way they pay by month, because agriculture now the salary business more for encourage people that they are around there. The turn the necessary they be because crowd they go na they turn the day, then you go all my other pack free tire go left for go.
Thank you very much. You don't summarize something the way I like. You talk about government for make structures, and the structures the way you don't explain. One, the farm where they lay, you know, people then they say if they for take care of the people. Of course, they first of all you say they grown the land, for they and the people then sit up on their land there. Also, you talk about
even
the government in your contribution.
Yes.
Then you talk about also investment. Now you don't talk about so because people the way they bring machine on investment. So then think that all government for make some plan. But family, I just want to make a introduction. Family, I do brother.
Right, viewers. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on who side they watch this program from. I mean, when David said I'm really happy after some few time for be back civic hour. You know, we get some kind of engagement. We go beyond we own control for manage. But I'm back. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Remy Davis. Family, then the other thing where I just want to tell you now is my brother, of course, the legal aid man, they talk about structures, put structures in place. He say plan. They talk that big English. He talk about identity. I mean, put structures in place. That now, if motorman then put them in the place where they for they put buildings and then put money also. Then in a structure. So I asked that question to her. I say, how different President Bio in Feed the Nation go be from Shaka Stevens in Honda Power Tiller or President Momo in Green Revolution? The difference lies in the fact that 2 days ago, we know say Ibedena Bufis Hotel creates an opening. We can say it don't launch something. It don't launch the free feed the. I want to talk free education. It don't launch the feed the nation. That means it don't open close. It don't pull close panel. So, but one thing they were interesting because that word where is talk say is a structure. That
get this foundation.
You don't get that foundation.
I just stop from monetary. Well, I forgot give see. And when I see, they not for give me small thing in my pocket say 30 months. The person for no say in a part of this tier, if you poor, it's as if it not poor. So no, this thing not get forget bypass or mokofe business. Agriculture this month not to mokofe. What I see if you not plant 5, I for tell you not plant 5 because when you not plant 5 now all the filler. Waiting up poor salon now this small thing.
Small thing.
This small thing. Waiting on me yeah percentage. That this side up poor the entire country. They see not to say the right procedures are not there to deal with. But just because waiting on all for each 1 year, it's 2 days. All thing done, let all my poor. Then sit up back, all the grumble back.
Okay.
That grumble they now work. So
okay.
The structure, the other government that we call, they fail for putter.
Yeah.
So this council now where they put so. Now boku yai they put. They all spy. Me and you are all a spy. So that now each one save one. You see me talk. We get positive Congosa, we get negative Congo. Any Congosa the Congosa where they make all man feel good. Or you Congosa where they make now one man they suffer.
All right.
Go to the one where they make.
Thank you very much. Each time where I ask you, they bring a particular word where I can always you can make I remember. You know, I get me statistical sample size where I can always talk about. I will go now some part in the northern province and I meet somebody. Their machine the way Mr. President they don't send or the Ministry of Agriculture been sent, you know. They give people the way now machine ring, they can call them machine ring manager or whatever. Then you get the agro business people there. You know, then I would have say you when you talk about somebody where he say in a master farmer. Then people they all they know they actually know this master farmer. Why are we not seeing the rise the growth the rise with the bokuna in the country? So I just want to pass the question.
There lies the structure.
Yeah.
They not did it because
the structures are not being
when they plant down
are stolen.
by the
Now they even wrong people.
yes, now the neighborhoods and now they get up
Yeah.
because there's
So
no structure.
I just want
so now make a talk say let government they buy the huge song, the inca put on the
I
market.
just want to ask Mr.
Remy.
Davis, how is President Bill different from President Momo, President Shaka Stevens in that aspect, leading to waiting? Mr. Rogers don't talk. Creating structures, Mr. President don't take.
All right. If you look at President Bill in actions then, towards governance, young governance approach to see, one would say it's like he's taking us back to those years where this country been get system and procedures. I think during the time of politics, they used until like 1961. But I think the unfortunate part of it was that somebody not be able to explain them better, the people able to understand, because those were the years we this nation be in the feeding safe. I've been the 10 and the way we've been getting what we call food sufficiency. This Lunge Bridge project have been the 10 and the way for be established. back in those years, Sierra Leone be the enjoy wetin we call railway. You know, we not even get transportation problem. I mean, there are a lot of things we'll be able to manage yourself as a nation back in those years. So, looking at President Bio's governance approach, you actually see he actually they revive the structures them back, and able for function indeed as a state, as an independent state. Because mind you, he get a tax now where it already display that he want for will be absolutely independent. Not that we don't get anything for do with international world. We are part of the world and we still get party them, we all go do dealings. But at least as a nation, we're able to take our own decisions and able to feed ourselves independently without no hope to another person. So it's a brilliant something. And the listen now when they talk about the agriculture, you know, and make a member which Chijan Kabab tell this nation, he say let everybody begin planting in the backyard. And to some people it becomes something like a joke, a mockery. And in fact they even use her against him for the campaign. They use her against him and the SLPP that and to one say the party they not able again. Let everybody go plant in the house. So but that was what we learned in school. Back in those years where we did school. We've been getting what they call civic agriculture. We started them they teach we how for no say where you dey plant na your house. You dey able for provide you food where you dey eat. So assuming that papa dey spend 150,000 for cook every Saturday or every day. Now because una dey plant pepper una get an house. Una get cassava leaf na house. Potato leaf dey. Then jublocks, jakato the whole the plants. You get the whole behind garden.
Even backyard garden Maggie.
Exactly. We used to forget.
Few things the normal night they buy.
Maybe you just go buy oil because you know able get the oil from your house. Or per mine, at least we can add few ingredients too, and maybe like salt again. And then so you look and say civic agriculture actually we don't lose. And I think thank God for this program because this is one essence of the civic hour. At least let we begin make people understand the civic responsibility towards nation building and development. So where topic like this come up, food security, feed salon stuff, it make we able for take we mind back. But now we they ask ourselves say, how is it that how President Bio be able for succeed? I hear you when they talk about the various structures the way don't set in place. Now they talk about people then we get for the watch, monitor the system. Well, for me, them one and they all are mechanisms. But I would tell you, say, we not on tire in the aspect of setting up mechanism. There are a lot of systems with it. Even on this trade business, we get trade monitors. There are a lot of systems within this country. But yet still they are not working. So creating all of these other offices, we just merely increasing on the wage bill and putting more burden on the government itself because now you find out say one of the things make government able for withdraw their subsidies on fuel now because the government say money not dey on their own part for able for handle most of their responsibilities so then they take back wetin at their own and let citizens pay for wetin they supposed for pay for. So but yet still creating offices, creating other structures because we say we want for money to all of these things. But that's not my actual point. Now it's a very good initiative, it's a very good thing. But there are ways where the government can go about it for them able for succeed. One, now for one come first to the citizens, let them know their civic responsibility to this project. Secondly, the government on their own, let themselves know their own civic responsibility to this project also. The business community, the people that were particularly surrounded around food, the stakeholders around food productivity, let themselves know their civic responsibility to this project. Now, why would they try for call all of these attentions? Now, because there is what thing we call an established system with already there. We get people that way they bring rest. They're not much in this country. Probably now just one person they bring rest. And now you get a government where talk say we want for begin feed we say how are we going about this where we already get somebody where they bring rest come. Now mind you this person where they bring rest not go tell you say go clap, it go gladdy because now they can't rest and then rest they produce from Sierra Leone and go just they sell it, they make money. he already don't get international partners the way they deal with. And those international partners, like we call them the international market, they are benefiting from Sierra Leone. So now if Sierra Leone go begin forget you rest for themselves, it means say one aspect of the trade partnership between Salone and other country they already they break. So now we get for make let them understand that we also get for the sell. So that is why you get for engage them, let them understand that this is not something like you are going to lose. If indeed you are here to help us as a nation, if you are there for help this nation for go before for make a better nation, as a businessman, your civic responsibility to this nation na for help in the development. And one of the development program of this, na the government don't put on the table. So we want una own expertise for come inside this, so that we go able for make we people them able for get better life, and una self whether na the business industry able for realize exactly what una they expect for realize. Also for create more jobs, because by the time we go into this agriculture, we dey get a lot of people where they can start. Because mind you, why you find out say Fiton don so over populated, not because people forgone their civic responsibility to agriculture, because today we begin with young men and women that we been there at the province, we been they produce, we been they work hard, they been they produce, and they make sure say the market they flood with food stock. But at the end of the day, much not able for return back to them, and so they feel discouraged, they feel left out, and they're able for come back in the city. Okay. So one of the things where governments actually need to do is to engage this business community people. Let them understand that it's a win-win situation for all. It's a better situation we are trying to create for everyone for benefit that you are not going to lose. Because why they say this again? Hey, I mean, we need to understand how this country they go. You go ask me why up till now we never forget sustainable electricity in this country. Not that the government or as a state we never forget lights in this country for 1 week, 24 hours, no break. We able. But from that day, when me hear the Ministry of Energy say all other get generator na house, na them public services, banks or wherever you get generator, if you can't register that they need for aware of farm, and you get certain thing the way they, you know, towards it. Now I say, wow, it's a new cartel we don't open. And why am I saying this? Now because you get people away now they have responsibility for bringing generators, bringing machines of this nature into this country, and they are doing business. But in a country where you get 24-hour electricity, now bad business that one day for them. So if they give you left your market so open to other sets of people for handler, then we don't hear many times where government they tell we say why they not get control over price. Now because not so then they bring the food stock. So in other words, what in government they say, not so government responsible for even this project where government they talk about, so this agriculture. So we first of all need to understand, the government need to understand to the people who is responsible for this project, or is it that now we are now going to that perfect market, that perfect economic market?
You say yes. We have mines monitors, trade monitors, NRA tax monitors, but still the situation business as usual. So what you don't talk is that you are telling me that there is a pressure group. Otherwise, there are certain people where they resist change. And whenever change comes, people then they fair way for circumvent and resist them. You talk about the first people, then the business people. And particularly, we get one renowned company, like the commodity trading company, we are the sole importer of rice, and one other 2-3 people. They try for say government for bring them on board. That is very brilliant, because if you not bring CTC commodity trading on board, when Naina be the man, they then be get the money, bring in. Who are these investment farmers? Well, those are the little things that it is so easy that Mr. President was standing on the stage or platform yesterday, or the rostrum yesterday, day before yesterday. They don't declare everything. They were clapping all over the place.
It's always easy.
But that is the easiest part. Now, my brother, my father, my uncle waiting Fangamanduna Konoyanda, Tefeada or Gion or Krubola, they don't even know whether anything will happen because they have been on their business as usual in a primitive way of using the hoe. Where are you going to take them from the hoe for come with waiting to Rogers mean they say it's a large scale production? How are you bringing them to produce large amount of the produce they all want? That is a major question, of course. Then you get this thing where they can call land tenure system. Families are sitting on the lands. We all system in this country, not to, they ever see saying that one man they get one land when I get out. That is why some of them think the way they happen at the judiciary are not can elect too much. The judiciary, everything will follow the British system. Where some of them think they hinge on we cultural beliefs and cultural activities. Because ownership of property, for example, some family they are cluster of families. Somebody bring me up. Not only Papa want to pay me school fees. It is the combination of all me, uncle me. Where they go, once you can take small nice I can't go, Those people were contributing. So if I forget a host now, me one really I begin bring in nuclear family system, everybody frowned at me. So that thing another inside with judicial system. So that is the same thing you are telling us here. That we not try for customize some of the things and put them into reality for ourselves. Because it's dangerous for anybody for just say, yes, president has said this, but then what are you saying? President is not, he cannot, nothing happens really in the case of Mr. President in this case. He said it. But who are these foot soldiers? That's where the problem lies. So, coming to Mr. Rogers, who are these people who are going to do the dirty job?
You talk about the real support. The one that they get for give their energy, a dirty job. And the dirty job get for more around the young people. The young people. Because paperwork, na get for Boku, a protocol, this is about getting into the farm, who are going to work. And those that are going to work are in the cities, are here, ready to work on their own. You go right now, you see the bike man there. The amount of young man there they did. If you see the kind number, you can really know say, now then this. All the young men that in a big town. I be talking now. I said the one that they get the idea, they bring around them. Boku not the game. Some don't die. They don't really know about it. If they look this ground, they tell you say, yeah, that's how we be planting. Now this come on. Now if you plant it, if they tell you about the soil without no machine, they don't come put it. They talk saying that this ground and this is the plant. If they tell you, and if you go, you see them. If they tell you how when if the weather not correct, how that plants go come out. If they tell you when rain can pass, how that plants go come out. Those that have been saying this, many have gone. Then the young man they didn't have their part there, whether they learn from them, whether they listen, whether they say, what the power go talk say. And I cannot do this, when I go no more Joseph in the house, Bakai in the house, Santigi in the house, they do what I don't tell her. Them messengers are all will be the first and they also they go ask. They all packed now. You go to the other city there. They all did it. If they're not the top Okada, they did say keke or the whole Chincharata Metsi. They pass. Need to trade. They wait tell them now go. Just because we don't begin, not my way next guy not get yourself for really though. But you know they go again. So the villages have become empty. It can be only become crowded if not something happen an event. Then they go for go do something as you don't. Imagine somebody they born at the town, now they already tell goodbye. Well, I go come back anytime no more. You will be the where they're born there. So these people are not there again. And they are the real laborers for that kind of places there. And agriculture, for let it succeed, I mean, government really get for invest and put money. Put money in a sense, the one way that they go for go get a start, because agriculture enough for let's start no more. The one that they get that minded for now, where they go endure for let them go sit down a village, you will not be the see money by day, by hour, By seconds, now you go sit up for wait for 3, 4, 5 months. We do clean up on a year you hold, not go inside. And it has, but think of the area there, the machinery there. That machinery there, like you have to get the capacity. I mean, capacity building. We are in, how many people are there inside a particular town there? We could volunteer for can learn about power tillers, the tractors, the way that they do their work that day. They get for consider the land, they know how to operate the machines that day. Because if you are not there, they're waiting to envisage. Now for other people that come on like Liberia, Guinea, the one that they get there, can you find the way they day. Now they can't take all the money they go back. Then we same young people that go begin to grumble again. We not get no work. No work, not for say work no day. The job not can now. But when you go G-store, the number of people, young money they get per day for kush. They pass the one that they're ready for go work. The kushman, if they go for go there, he go take hold for knack. So tell me take the whole way is up. And the whole knife first they reach now ground before the whole because when see is so. Now until they go for the why? The energy is not there.
Something the way you don't talk, you know, when you talk and they get some, they call some major words and they take note of them. The first thing where you don't talk about is when they talk about agriculture and a large scale, then for doing boku. Now you don't come begin for say government, if government want put hand on this agricultural business, and not to want government for put hand on this agricultural business, but enough of can take and wholesome like that. You talk about pioneer farming, and that you don't talk about because you say we get a lot of youth there where they now push keke riding and bike riding.
Yes.
How are you going to bring them into that farming? Where you know say it don't move from here, it go. If you don't sit down on top bike, you don't get 20,000.
They go sit down for months.
Then you go tell and say, man, you go to plow. You say, where you take in a cushy, they go take, say, where you take one for them.
Yes.
That is one area where I know Mr. Government, una for no.
Drugs.
Yes, you have said all this. Yes, Mr. President has set a commission or a council where you want to do. But who does the dirty job? Who goes to the farm? Because that farm, the what they talk about, the land they not prepare it for even machine for do anything. I will talk about
brushing.
Even the tomabone. People are shouting, "Oh, tomabone!" I said, "Look, you don't know what tomabone is facing." Now, a large-scale farming, you can forget very big stores.
Human capital they talk of.
Yeah.
How you go get people that they go relate there. Now they talk about agriculture. As we talk so now, how many days either within the country or out of the country, we speedily they study how it get for come for let them embark on agriculture. We have few around, and it does not need few. It has to be of a large number, and this large number by now, one is start to.
You know, actually, waiting question for you.
Yes, offer for them now say you will offer. I mean, do agriculture because remember before this time, schools there, agriculture. Not for let us say come with handwork. The teacher go say go cast and soap. That sense soap they go make for handwork. No, before this time agriculture, where 40% na the school garden dey. Where be say
in this which role again for playing this agricultural venture?
I think there was a time we'll do another civic hour. We'll talk about this drugs issue. We say one of the feeling USA we don't feel as a nation. One, we talk about the homes, and then secondly we make mention
the
of
community.
The school. Yes, the homes, and
Community.
then we relate on to the community.
Yes.
And then we talk about the school.
Yes.
When they don't feel from us, then the teachers and us get a lot of pressure for able to set them right. But what are we saying? Now they talk about on this aspect, and they look at a lot of young people out there. And then now the governments don't draw a national policy on a selective approach on how to address the economic situation as a nation. Brilliant. On Thursday we all watch her.
Yeah.
And like what you say, easy. When the president they talk, it's as if no more we go just make one money and everything starts
already clap.
But you don't make any mention about how we can even start from the schools, you know, in terms of the structures, for see how we can get the schools involved. But I think earlier on, I even make mention also about waiting me be learn those years when I been in school. We learn civic agriculture. Who said they make we understand, see, when they do this, it they help you, it they help your family, it they help your community. I mean, there are a lot of benefits where agriculture gets. It's unfortunate, normal as a nation, we not get that foresight for look beyond. We not just too worry, because what they talk about, reducing poverty rates. Now this year get for do. So right from school, now we for don't begin they even teach them entrepreneurship, learn them all of this business, because mind you, there is this mindset around people who believe say, like first them normal way people believe say if you're not a footballer, you're not drop out. Now today we see parents and they take them picking and now they find academy for go put them boy picking there.
You know musician.
Because where they hear almost the Messi then they get, the Ronaldo then they get. When you are singing, you know a musician they sing, then you go be disowned. You see, well same way so to agriculture. People then believe say now poor people will not get nothing for we not get any value in our society now they plant.
So how long will you get for stay there for get money?
So if from school we don't begin to make, because imagine a school teacher go see one of his students or one of his people where they teach that they is so brilliant one, and then they go see him now one family. Now the teacher first they discourage him. Chomsi say you with all you performance in school and what's happen? What you they do here? What's happen with life? So right from school.
I go like a tradition. Say this
that is it. Village people they don't fit up. But at least from the school, let the teacher then begin make these students them know say
agriculture.
This is a path to life you can choose that will make you independent tomorrow. That will make you not begin, done school tomorrow and begin go and find job. Kenya, Nigeria, many other nations, then they do. Then get in. This project is a critical project.
It's very critical.
It's a very, very tough one for government to achieve.
Yes.
Though it's something where very good, is something where the nation go appreciate for
very
years.
skillful. But
it's very, very difficult, because earlier on we talk about people where they benefit from this importation, including government officials.
Of course.
Taking it from them now, it's like they take their life from them.
So that they fair way for discouragement.
That is it. So even when you tell them it's about the nation, they don't care, because for him, if they succeed, he believes that then one day when they cry say it's not there, they are lazy people. They know they do nothing.
That's what I be talking.
So, but engage. So that is another aspect where government get for look at. This is not something where people get for sit down, follow and fold foot and clap. Say, oh yeah, president, he talks something where he gets on the table them. And because mind you, the president is not God. He can't just say let there be lights and there is lights. Yeah, it's not just possible. He has to work with players. There are people where will say, president, you talk about this one, will not agree with you. Not monitoring. Should government change in 2028, there will be a hitch on this project. Assuming the next post will come, will likely be, because I mean it's just like what they talk about. Other players they were ready for fight back. We not agree. Where if you not engage them now, then go with this grievance up to the next election, and they will support somebody so strong where they believe in that say it will come. At the end of the day, they believe say this win where this person will be. Now you can't take me back or take them back. And they watch programs like this because enough for them for able for it. But there are ways where government can actually succeed in projects like this. One, you get for prioritize and differentiate the strategies. Prioritize. Now we talk about education, free education. How much percentage the government has? Then 10% I will tell you is too small for this kind of project. Very, very, very small. Agriculture not to play business. Agriculture not to something where cheap. It's a very expensive project.
Education.
Yeah, it's very, very expensive.
Whether you learn, you not learn.
Yeah, you get for going to it.
You don't need book.
You see, everybody get for come. Different self alone between him and the education tells you that education is far prioritized. Although yes, the government gets a point back, because when people learn,
yes,
then be able to begin to look at this other direction back.
That's not the capacity area.
But we ask ourselves again, we don't review because we increase the percentage what they give to education. But have we reviewed? Otherwise, we go still go to school, learn book, but we still come out unproductive to the nation, because the causes we for actually prepare we and position we for projects like this will not actually review.
So that make I talk say let there be an offer for agriculture. We go give people a zeal for let it go day, because I mean, if the talk say the gap picking there, for go science free. So in case you can't
that kind of scholarship
agriculture
again.
say even if you dey pay, but na small percentage government go do the balance.
So besides the prioritizing, there is another way again, the market, drive the market economy. I mean, for see how we able for drive the market so that people when they come inside will get hope and confidence that indeed this TRF for benefits them. Now let me tell you, if you look at the kind of markets where we get, in fact, today you just can't place the economy, whether it's the free markets economy, capitalism, socialist economy, or I mean, we just too devastated. We don't know exactly who's we did.
Cost effective.
That is it. So I mean, why would they actually talk about market driving opportunities for farmers? Now, Tutu Rogers just make mention shortly about agriculture, not like the education sector. This one, na thing where people even when all land book also get for come inside. People wey not get money better also get for come inside.
In fact, at the village more the thing.
So have we created that space for everybody for get project in the hands of only the people wey get money? If not only the people wey get money, the government get them, or the educated people, no more the government go actually want for prioritize as far as this project is concerned. Then I will tell you, we go to produce yes na saloya. It go tell like it go even tell like say na buy we dey still buy. We go to produce na but go tell like say na buy we dey buy because though we dey produce na but it's just limited in the hands of just few people.
And these few people, what would they
Mr.
do?
Davis.
As they get us on the back up, then they can't go.
Mr. Davis, if this was a fight between you and government, the knockout na 3 terms you don't give. They hit the government, you go for them. The referee say come back, you give them, boom, you go for them back. They grab again, you give them, boom, back, you go for them. Pass the plan. Now you don't do so.
This is civic hour.
Yes.
So let the government know their civic
the first thing where you say who are the players? I can listen. I make they note 10 things. You say who are the players? Now the question that they can ask you is the ministry now the major player. Think about another question they can to you. Then you say the country forgets a national agenda.
So that this will able for sustain.
National agenda not actually they say for agriculture alone. National agenda for the entire governance, the entire ministries. And I always they say the chief minister. I can see him in the ABCD. But I tell and say like how you say agriculture not to picking. If you say not picking officer, that's not a child's office. Because you have to have a national agenda asking every minister for bring a work plan where actually they cover the entire budget where you prepare for the parliament. And then budget the way they tax the ministry them pan. If you sit down and you believe or run after that you go over, that's not what we want to see. You therefore make sure say every ministry it ties itself down to that budget and then the budget activities be done within that time frame.
Yeah.
That is where you are talking about. I don't see that point there. I like the other side where you say marketing agriculture. Because at the end of the day, anything where they do in this world, you need a reward.
Exactly.
Money, you do this, you knock this, you do where you plant boku, something for the way they go inside the belly. Therefore, in the market, in the aspect of agriculture, you try for say, we have agriculture for subsistence, then agriculture for eat. But then you have agriculture for commercialization. That is why they talk about. And the agriculture for commercialization, it take a holistic part again, yes, which encompass the Ministry of Agriculture and the Ministry of Trade. Because you are talking about the middlemen, like how people they in a village now, what make most banana no you can't at all. The transport man knock the head first, then the dove cut man woman they sit down there, then they give you room first, you pay for them, then you know all these things happen. So at the end of the day, you got discouraged, then you not get for bring you
so
boots
in a rotting.
In a rotting. So these are the little things that where I love what this man say. He say the president fee say na where the bread close. He say Peking can't do. I'm not really referring to the president. The Australians they fee say agriculture now where the bread close. He say can't do. He say na very difficult something, and it is even more difficult than the free quality education. Because you are talking about taking the entire nation with the ground where you don't pan, make you move the people there. And these people are unwilling. That is exactly what this man is saying. we have the people who are unwilling. First of all, the government officials are unwilling. Let me tell you a story. I read something today about this, before I come to YouTube, about this train where they sit in the camp. Now there is a small about the king of mining. You know, say the African millionaire, then we don't make that railway take and to prepare.
Yes.
Then contract finish and whatever happened, everything came to the press, to the government of Australia. Now king of mining come, then lease and give. I don't know how much now the number of days or month and whatever whether it lease. But then the rail they done, and this is the same place where this how do they call it? This people where they come with the train. Their name is
Arise.
Arise, or whatever.
Yes. No, Arise.
Arise, okay? Arise is coming with this thing. Where are they coming to prepare? Prepare is owned by government, or has been run by government, but it's run by Kingo. So now what did they happen? Kingo mining was Kingo or Kingo mining was brought in by certain government officials. They were at least somehow they part of the deal for made it that. So they are now tightening some of the screws for make this Arise no better. Instead, make the Chinese. You see, this is where I'm seeing the agricultural thing. The agricultural thing is going to also bite, because you say they were away. They produce. They bring rice from Brazil. They are unfortunately I go all railway line and they see that sliced plantain. Okay. Sliced plantain where they say packet. Check the thing. Where is that coming from? You know who said this boy will be they play for Manchester United? This Valencia. Mm-hmm. Now home that thing they come up. Ecuador. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine? Mm-hmm. So where do you see the ministry?
The ministry, as we are saying, I don't hit this thing small. Until I do again. Mm-hmm. Talking about the gameplay. Somebody I even refer to the education sector. They don't go land fine, they do agriculture, they come out. They go fight for become parliamentarian. Mm. That whole agriculture, they don't die. Nothing on the end again. Because the day they don't go see parliament budget, they get forget wardrobe money and all that in there. Agriculture they cannot eat again. That a whole well-built human. Wait for them coming more impact into the agriculture for let it make gains. It don't kill her. Go to the parliament right now. Go to other ministries. The defenders say what you learned through your education, not today you safe. Then they all die. So now then they would don't see, even we're talking about science. How many schools in this country now will get science lab? We first tell they go to the lab, they see the instrument there, the plotter, they go to the physics lab, chemistry lab, any one way you call so, they see everything. So the practical side, how many schools you go enter and you see that in the day? Agriculture, you go into the agri place, you go direct na farm, they tell you about large, if na swamp, secondary school they own large farm in a swamp, big swamp. When they tell you first say go candle inside it, you begin to watch your foot. I got candle under. Where the man where in a village, you know don't for talking. They say and they walk at tapo they go. How many? So if these areas are not there, and the ministry, they come into a game wherein some people that before they enter inside the ministry, a well built now. They remember now how many percentage for this 10%, how many you get for NAC, where inside they get for bill how many story, how many pigeon, how many van for common for her. You know, in order to work it, you know, budgeting say 40 get for profit. Straight away, they'll tell you, say, he will be there or she'll be there to kill that dream. The sabotage within the country and to pass mark. The government has a very good initiative, the president, to be specific, heading. It gets a very good initiative, get brilliant ideas. It gets people that we trust.
Director of crops.
Yes, no, now they talk about
services.
No, that's trust. That's trust. For that, tell you say, can't go do this for me. I don't trust you first. But the thing now about her is, I trust you, but I don't know your mind. The moment I don't trust you as you go sit inside the chair, your mind don't change. Now you look at the bigger aspect. You know, look at the development aspect, the cropping stage. No, not a business standing. Now wait till you forget by that money. Now not the job in the local. Now that percentage they don't tag. How much you forget it? And how does he do that? We don't see somebody keep dry yourself. They go inside that ministry there and they tell you say, talk say now this machine how they go buy. They send people that follow they go buy the machine. And they go and this country will see that they go say, now this are the fake one, this are the original. Which one you want? Say, well, give me that fake one. I can go 2-3 days left. Once percentage don't left for that money, don't get. So we really need for know, let president know if they go buy anything in the area of production, anything where the equipment where they face at this country for agriculture.
Fertilizers.
It will be original.
Fertilizer. Original fertilizer.
No, what are they try for talk? Would they see who say man they go say?
No, you are right. What are they say fertilizer and the other
Because,
thing and the way they make money for?
Yes. Fertilizer, I know a good day.
Very good day.
Because something we have I monitor that day. So, but what would they try for say? Those that are in the ministry, let not be hypocrite in this country. The hypocrisy, the sabotage, and what's stabbing the back. They don't make this country to be. I give you all my all trust. I believe you. They are give you a whole job for so many souls that for let them survive by that day. Then you go talk say you now you pocket no more forgetter. No other person not they get it. It's sheer wickedness. So government for say in that aspect. Let the law lead on. Let the person lead on. Look the law. They show you. And let government not compromise with any. You mistake today, they pull you today, you go answer query for them. I think if they do the examples that they not only for sacking or left you go free. Then they don't make beaucoup people there. When they chap now, they don't say they go for sack. You don't worry again. But let them sack you and bring you to inquiry.
When they chap,
the chap. Imagine if the care person go anti-corruption, then the money, the tag have gone to anti-corruption. I've witnessed. I don't win a case. You don't understand? The case go anti-corruption, they say, now 30 million they pay for one case. But the matter is over 100 million. But at the end of the day, for that particular case, the 100 million in a 30 million get for pay. You know they pay for thief. But if somebody they pay proportionate to what he thief, if he thief 100 million, therefore make a times 2. Let it be the balance. If you not pay, let it be punishment. Here is the law, here is the punishment if you not go wrong. Until these things are there, laid with no compromise. It don't matter in the party you dey, not to party, not to it don't get for the tag to political party, it don't get for the tag, it get for tag to national achievement. So if you not achieve, if you not succeed, if you not say you know they succeed, not sign for them. But if you say you know minister, you don't sign. Yeah,
alright.
I found the too broad. I mean, I say tata because we're not going to do now. But let there be
this week.
Yeah, but let there be measures tagged to as a punishment for you where they catch. As they catch you, not go credit to no politician for say let talk for you. Let the law deal with you. So that if other one see they go no say law they under. I think with that one day, if President do with what you want to do, so a very good dream. But if you tag punishment to anybody who get for God, because they pay you. If they pay you by month, you don't need for God and suffer the dream of the government. So Tata, for now, we're not going to do I'm not Victor Tutu Rogers.
Yes, brother.
But we remember the good for this country so that agriculture, the president is in, they're going to be successful and me and you will profit.
There was one way Nelson Mandela demonstrates as somebody who didn't get passion and love for farming. And I think say I can go President Biosef in attention